Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Phi and this is Money Philosophy. Today we will continue with our technical analysis on Tesla, and I'd like to share with you my thoughts on charts and whether or not Tesla can continue the breakout into the week as well as next week. First, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am a growth stock investor and a trader, and I'd love to share with you my investing and trading journeys. Let's get right into it. Some of you have asked me whether the corporate headquarters move from California to Texas have any favorable tax implications. I think there are a lot of favorable implications with the move, which I can go into detail in another video. But from a tax perspective, I don't believe that Tesla would be saving a whole lot by moving to Texas. There is a concept of apportionment in state taxes where each state would have its fair share of tax based on the sales within the state. So for as long as Tesla's sales in California remain strong, it is very unlikely that Tesla would save a substantial amount of state income tax, although it is possible that the saving is still there. Keep in mind that any potential saving in income tax could be offset by the increase in property tax because Giga Texas is a lot bigger in size and in capital investment as opposed to the Fremont factory. And property tax rate in Texas is also almost double, if not double, California tax. Of course, Tesla would have a lot of tax incentive to move there. So the first 10 years, it probably could save some property tax. And it's a full-blown analysis to see exactly what is it that Tesla saved, which I could hypothesize and make another video for you, but I don't think the saving is as enormous as people make it out to be. So Tesla announced that it will be providing the Q3 financial results on October 20th. So that gives us about a week and 1 day for the stock to run. So that means that I think from now until the end of the week, it should be running even Monday to Tuesday of next week leading into the earnings result. Here's the daily chart for Tesla. At the time of this recording, Tesla is at $805, up over 1.5% compared to yesterday. It is right now 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. We still have another half an hour to go until the end of the trading day. Tesla broke through my resistance point at 793 since before market open and held that level. It reached the upper pivot point here at 808 and start retracing back a little bit in the last hour of the day. The trading range for tomorrow is on the upper end 820. The middle pivot point is 805 and the bottom pivot point is 797. All three pivot points are above my 793 resistance, which is great news for the bulls. Keep in mind that the next resistance level that I have is 824, which does not seem too far-fetched at this point. So based on this hourly chart, you can see that Tesla broke out of my ascending triangle, the yellow lines here, and continue to hold above that ascending triangle. And the hourly chart still look pretty bullish, even though it is retracing a little bit. Let's go back to the daily. So even though you have a long wick up top and at the bottom of Tesla, this is still not too terrible for a bullish breakout day, up over 1.5%. If Tesla ends the day around 808 or 810, that would be phenomenal, but it's not the end of the world if it ends the day at around 805. If Tesla, for some reason, in the last half an hour retraced all the way down to below 800, then that would not be good for the bulls. So just keep that in mind as you watch the video. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Once again, we are only 2 days into the week. The weekly chart does not seem to matter as much until the end of the week, but I still want to visit it. The weekly chart is phenomenal looking right now. It is surpassing 793 by a lot, and it has been holding up to that level. I do believe that if this momentum continues, Tesla could get to 824 in the next couple of days. The volume for today is already over 100% as I'm recording this, so it is fantastic for the bulls. I do think that this bull run is sustainable, and it would be continued running throughout the week and possibly through Monday and Tuesday of next week. So let's also take a look at a couple of trade options for Tesla. I'm using October 15 because October 22nd, which is next week expiration, that would include earnings and premium is really high. So if the breakout is imminent as charts suggest, then I think that October 15 is probably a reasonable expiration date, although it is extremely high risk when you trade weekly options. So if you are looking at, let's say, 825 or 824 being the price target, so 825 is the strike price right now for the same week. It is about $3.40 or $340 for the premium price. If you are looking at closer to the money, let's say at 810, it is around 880. So either 810, 815, 820, and 825 are a good strike price for the week. And I think that 825 represents the best risk reward proposition, because if Tesla does get to 825, which it likely will, this trade going to stand to gain the most amount of money. Although it is also high risk in the way that you could lose all $330. Let's go back to chart analysis here on the 30-minute chart. So it is a lower time frame. The 30-minute chart looks really good. This one just seemed to be creating a higher low for the day, and which means that it will continue to go back up in the morning, assuming the volume is still there. So I think tomorrow morning, if Tesla gaps down a little bit, or if it opens flat where it's at today, which is around 805, 806, I think that's also a good opportunity to enter a call option for it to go all the way up top to 820 and possibly 824. If Tesla opens with a gap down for whatever reason, then I also think that's a fantastic and safe opportunity to enter a call option. If Tesla gaps up, I would wait for it to fill the gap, then enter the call option. I'm going back to the daily chart real quick here. So I'm showing you the weekly bull flag, actually the green lines here, and with the breakout already happening above the upper end of the weekly bull flag. The weekly bull flag has a first price target at $876. I know that is a whole $70 from here, so that is a little bit of aggressive, but I do believe that Tesla will get there, hopefully by right after earnings, could be even sooner if Tesla does decide to run sooner. The all-time high for now is $900. The second price target for this weekly bull flag would be $983. So all sounds really promising for the bulls, assuming this breakout could be sustained, which given the volume, I do think that it can be sustained. So it's something to keep in mind. If you do enter a longer term call option, you probably want to avoid October 22nd so that if premium does deflate after earnings, it's not too terrible. Conversely, you could wait until right after earnings for all of that premium to deflate and then enter the call option. I think that there's a lot of upside potential after earnings as well. As always, the day after earning, I think it would sell off. That would be an excellent opportunity to enter a call option at that time for a longer term call option. So this is it for the video. I appreciate your paying attention thus far. Please consider subscribing to my channel for more regular updates on Tesla. I will continue to make more videos this week to share with you my thought on chart analysis. And if you are interested in the tax implication of Tesla moving to Austin, please comment down below and I will do a quick analysis for you. Until the next video, bye.